In this video, we will show you how to replace your washer fluid reservoir on this Dodge Ram. This will be mounted directly along the driver's side of your radiator. Let's get into it. Okay friends, let's get started on replacing our washer fluid tank. It's a good idea to make sure you have a collection bucket under this area so you can recycle the washer fluid properly. Now to get started, let's make our way all the way down along the back side of the washer fluid tank. We'll be looking for the level sensor wiring harness. That's this smaller harness here. Go ahead and grab onto that little locking tab. We'll pull it away from the level sensor and we can pull that away. A quick check for corrosion. We can set that wiring aside. If you were to follow that wiring harness, you'll find that there's this other one that leads right down along the bottom to the pump. We'll take hold of that, give it a little wiggle, and slide it off of there. Once again, a quick check for corrosion, of course. We can set both of those aside. At this point, we're going to start draining the washer fluid from the area. If you wanted to collect it and reuse it, that's completely up to you. How we'll do this is just right down at the bottom. You'll find that you have a rubber hose leading to the pump. Take hold of that, give it a little wiggle to break it free and slide it off, directing that washer fluid into your collection reservoir. Now, once you have this drained properly, we're going to start lifting this up and out of here. What you'll find is that you have two circular locking clips that go directly into the cooling fan shroud. To pop those out of place, I'll just be using a pry bar. Come right down in between this area at an angle. I want to slide this in between the cooling fan shroud and the washer fluid reservoir. Once you feel as though you have that unlocked, we can continue on by lifting this straight up and out of here. There it is, friends. Okay, friends, let's get ready to install the washer fluid reservoir. Along the back, you remember that we had those two circular locking tabs. Something to point out is down along the bottom, you have this locating tab, which will go into the lower bracket. And up along the top, you also have the upper tabs. Let's start bringing this down into position. We'll be trying to align that lower tab with its mounting point. At the same time as doing that, we also need to align the upper mounting tabs. Once you feel as though you have it slid down as far as possible, double check your lower tab, make sure it is secured properly, and then just grab onto the whole thing and try to lift it up and out of position. We want to ensure that it is properly locked in. Let's get that washer fluid hose onto the pump here. Just give it a little wiggle, press it in as far as possible. Double check to make sure it is secured properly to the pump. Now we can continue on to our two wiring harnesses here. We'll be starting with the pump down along the bottom. Get that aligned, press it in. Listen for a click from that, give it a tug. Now it's time for the level sensor. We'll bring that wiring harness right up and in and lock it in as well. Let's re-secure that wiring harness along the side of the washer fluid tank. Should just press right in here. Now it's time to fill the washer fluid tank. To do that, go ahead and lift up on that yellow cap and continue on by adding the proper washer fluid. Once you've finished filling the washer fluid tank, go ahead and close the cover. At this point, you can hop in the passenger compartment, put the key in the on position, and test the washer motor functionality. Aside from that, thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.